right, let's try Dante again. I think I clicked the wrong name. That might have been an issue.
Oh, he wasn't at the fridge.
Unmute yourself, please, Dante. We're coming to you. Oh, he's on.
And yeah,
Dante, how are you?
One thing to keep in mind with the 529 is that you can use it for other things besides just college, like any form of education. So private school, prep school. So they changed that law a few years ago. Trump, when he was in office, changed that law where it used to just be for college, but now you can actually use it for any education, high school. So that's something to keep in mind for parents. What's going on, brother?
Dante, what's up, man?
What's good, fellas? First of all,
brother. We thought you went to the fridge, man, but you here.
No, I was right here. Janet got it under control. So, no, I just first, before I ask this question, I want to say I've been watching y'all since Trapper came on. I thought it was revolutionary when he was speaking about being in prison, learning about investing in stocks. I also called Ian when he was in the preacher suit.
Hey.
And, I just want to say you fellas have done something awesome for the community and the culture, and I appreciate you, brother.
Funny. Thank you, bro. You made my night. That made me laugh for real. And let the Lord say. Go ahead.
The preacher suit and the director's chair.
Oh yeah, he official. It's all good. But my question is, with inflation being transitory, COVID variants, supply chain issues, and a lack of labor force, how do you think industrials and consumer staples would do on the back end of this year? In particular, Nike.
Good question.
Good question. You guys want to take it first?
Nike.
Yeah, I mean, I'm invested in consumer staples. And so it'll be interesting, man, because Nike did well inside of the pandemic. Why? They had a strong online presence, unlike some of these other brands. And so when we saw them at 99, and, I was like, listen, this is a place we need to get in because of their strong online presence. Their app game is ridiculous, even though nobody ever gets any sneakers on the app. They sold more and saw their revenue go up because of it. Like you said, outside of Apple, one of the strongest brands. And so Nike's one of those strong ones that, if you're in it, stay in it. But yeah, I'm heavy in consumer staples right now. And so
is one of these things that is wording. Josh Brown, we gotta get him back on. When he was like,
that's my guy.
The wording on a lot of these ETFs and sectors is interesting. Because to me, Nike is a consumer discretionary, not consumer staple. Consumer staple, food, drugs, beverages, tobacco, basic household products. So it's interesting.
That's what I meant. I meant consumer discretionary. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
So why?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Consumer discretionary. Because for some people it's a staple. Like Troy.
For culture, it is.
Yeah. No, it's a staple, bro. Trust me.
Yeah. Consumer discretionary. Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about that. Ian,
there's nothing to worry about with Nike. If you go back to 2002, Nike was at $4.82.
Oh my God.
2012, it was at $35. And then when Kaepernick did the ad and everyone was like, yo, Kaepernick's going to tear apart. No, I was telling you guys to buy then. There are certain companies you don't have to worry about. Nike's one of them. Usually if you look in any sector, look at the top 5, they've been there for a long time. Management has been great. Probably, you can argue, probably the 3rd or 4th best brand of all time. Like, some of this is so common sense, it almost feels like it's too good to be true. But I'll go back to inception. The lowest it was at $5.21. Every Black parent, Latino parent, grandparent has bought Nikes for their kids. That's why I say you should have more shares, triple the amount of shares than you actually do pair of Jordans. Because if you're not making money from the brands that you are buying, you're a fiend for consumerism. Nike would be a-okay. They have virtually no competition. They'll be great.
And you said consumer discretionary, so obviously Amazon is the largest allocation. And all of the FANG stocks, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but year to date, they probably had the lowest percentage of growth, right? Probably I think it was like 4, somewhere, I know it was maybe 14%. And so obviously there's some room to grow for Amazon. Obviously, everyone knows that I'm huge on Amazon.
They had an amazing 2020 though.
Yeah, the 2020 was crazy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Amazon's always going to be innovative. We spoke about that plenty of times. So Tesla, the number 2 allocation inside of that ETF, had a hefty pullback. But you know, we're long term on Tesla as well. So I wouldn't worry about the consumer discretionaries.
XLY.
Yeah, XLY
has not been doing as well.
Relative, right? Like if you're up 120%, like compared to some of your
but
other
if you listen to Tech 2 Index, that's all you need. Like when you have the indexes or broad-based ETFs, you have exposed. Like the thing that I'm trying to drive home tonight, I want you guys to stop trying to be intellectual scientists, and I want you to be wealth scientists, and also like have. If we are doing this show in 2 years and the average person is not up $150,000, I failed you. Execute all that banter. Okay, like, do you guys realize in 20 years, the job market from today will be cut by 80%? It's 45 years until China will take us over. And the number one thing we focus on as a community is spilling tea. There's no value in gossip. Who got us to gossip so much and not execute? It was not our community. Execute. There's no value in the virality that people are telling you to chase. I'm begging you to execute. That's it. The top companies that have been great, Apple's been great, Nike's been great. Like if you don't like Reebok, not as good. Adidas is solid. Like Home Depot, Lowe's, Costco, AMD, Sprint is terrible. Like it's a simple equation, but just go execute. Just go execute. You guys don't know where Jordan got the patent leather from for the 11s, but here you come to invest in like, well, I need to know about everything. Like when did Kathy Woods go to 7th grade and come up with buy the damn stocks?
Or you don't even know what you're eating.
Yep, have no clue.
You eating McDonald's hamburgers. Who knows what they put in those things? And it's like you taking your risk with that, but then as investing, it's like you want to
somebody
because you don't want to actually execute.
Yeah, Shotty.
That's real. Pink slime and fake food.
Yeah.
And
we pick and choose what we want to examine.
That's a fact.
The convenience. Nobody really wants to look at this McDonald's situation.
You guys have no clue what's in the Moderna vaccine and been like, well, you didn't get the vaccine. I'm like, I told you about Moderna. You don't think okay. Good stock, not putting it in my body.
He ain't about to get Zoom cut off.
Yeah, you about to get us.
Come on, the CDC listening.
You
Like, damn.
You about to get us kicked off YouTube. Next question.
Next question, please.
Please.
Well,
All right.
get us kicked out of here.
Evan Campbell.
Mike, edit that out. Don't put that in the clips. Please.